How's it going, guys? Happy October 13th and welcome to my 31 Days of Halloween Marathon. Today I will be reviewing a movie directed by some specific person, and tomorrow I'll be directing a movie which is the sequel to this film and is also directed by the same person. But today I'll be reviewing House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie's film. I don't know about you guys, but Rob Zombie is honestly one of my favorite directors. I know he's a very controversial director, but I don't know, I really like his work. Rob Zombie did House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, Halloween, Halloween 2, The Haunted World of El Superbeasto, The Lords of Salem. He did quite a few of movies, but I think all the movies he's done, this is probably my favorite one. Now, I know a lot of people would argue that The Devil's Rejects they're a lot better than House of a Thousand Corpses, but I don't know, I just feel like this is his one movie, his one movie that he's most famous for. House of a Thousand Corpses is a 2003 horror film, and it takes place on Halloween night, and you should all know the story by now, but I'm going to tell you about it anyways. There's these two teenage couples who are out on Halloween night looking for the legend known as Dr. Satan. So they're out in this car on this little road trip where but they're trying to find out about Dr. Satan and who he is and what he does and stuff. So basically they pick up this hitchhiker who is played by Sherry Moon Zombie, which is Rob Zombie's wife, and she takes him back to her place, and basically her family's a little bit unusual. You can tell there's something strange about this family, and once they're inside the house, they realize that this family is definitely very strange and sadistic, and they kill people, and they're just a very crazy family. The Firefly family, I think, is their name, but yeah, basically this family just kidnaps a bunch of people, and they just like to torture them for their own entertainment and stuff. They're like this redneck hillbilly family, I'm sure you all know Rob Zombie's style of horror movies. That's House of a Thousand Corpses for you. It does sound like your modern generic horror movie, I know it, and it kind of is, but what I really like about Rob Zombie is that he has his own style in movies, he has his own little style where when you watch it, it's a Rob Zombie movie. It's kind of like that. Same thing with his music. I'm a big fan of his music. I'm a big fan of his movies. Everything that he does, I'm a big fan of. By the way, I don't know if I showed you this, but I have the double feature 3-disc collector set of Rob Zombie's films, House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects. You can see that. But yeah, anyways, back to Rob Zombie. He's definitely one of my favorites. I like his movies, I like his music. I'm just a big fan of everything he's done, but out of all the things he's done, I think House of a Thousand Corpses is my favorite. The Devil's Rejects is very good too. Wait till you see my review on that tomorrow, but I still think this is probably my favorite work of his. Maybe the Halloween remake being my second favorite, I don't know, but the point is he makes some awesome movies and music, so definitely check him out if you haven't yet. But yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses, it's an awesome film. I really did like it. It's been a while since I've seen it. I actually saw it for the first time in a long time, this week, and I completely forgot about how awesome it was, because I really liked it. Everything about the movie is so, I don't know, it's so strange. It's kind of very humorous if you have a dark sense of humor, kind of. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I really love the movie. Hands down, the best part of the film is Captain Spaulding, played by Sid Haig. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he does an awesome job as Captain Spaulding in this film. Captain Spaulding is this creepy guy in a clown makeup, and he wears his little top hat. He's a racist pig, and he says this random stuff, and he's hilarious, and he runs a gas station, and he's great. He's only in about the first half hour of the film, but when he is there, it just, you can't help to have a smile across your face, because Captain Spaulding really does bring the show in this film. He's awesome.
You miserable motherfucker. I ought to jump over this counter and bash your fucking balls in. Well, I'll tell you what, Ski King. Why don't you just take your mama home some chicken, and then I won't have to stuff my boot all up in your ass. Most of all, fuck you.
Another one of my favorite characters in the film is Tiny, played by Matthew McRory, who actually passed away back in 2005. But this guy had a disease of giganticism, or I can't even pronounce that. But yeah, he had this like rare disease where he's like super tall, and he played Tiny in this film, and he's one of my favorite characters because, first of all, he freaked me out. Like to this day, he still freaks me out. There's something about him that's really scary. He wears like this mask and, like this, he always wears a sweater. I don't know, man. He's just really freaky, and at times he's pretty hilarious. He's kind of like this side character who's just kind of there for like almost like jokes and stuff. He kind of does like a few stuff that's pretty funny. But yeah, Tiny and Captain Spaulding really make the movie for me in this one. The entire Firefly family, though, they all did a fantastic job. Everybody in this movie did a fantastic job. However, I am aware that House of a Thousand Corpses is a very controversial film. It's been receiving mixed reviews by everybody. You either love it or you hate it. Like, there really is no in between. I'm one of the few, as you can tell, who loved it. I'm a big fan of the film, but a lot of people really don't like House of a Thousand Corpses or Rob Zombie films in that matter, but I guess I could see why they're just not a big fan of his stuff, but I'm a huge fan of Rob Zombie. I think he's a great director, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody really understood, not a lot of people understand his style in his own movies, They think he rips off a lot of people like Stanley Kubrick and whatnot, which, I guess I could see, but I don't know. I still look at him as, doing his own thing, and he's just very good at what he does. That's why I liked House of a Thousand Corpses, and I do think it's a great film to watch during the Halloween season. And I'm going to give this film 4 pumpkins out of 5. I really loved it. Definitely one of my favorite Halloween movies, and my favorite Rob Zombie movie, too. I really did like this movie, so check it out if you haven't. I'm Jacob Palacio, guys. Thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to check out my other reviews and my review on The Devil's Rejects tomorrow, which is the sequel to this film. And I will see you guys later.